What do you think of the cost of living in New York?
Actually, I think it's too expensive.
What do you think of the cost of living in New York?
It's extremely high.
What do you think of the cost of living in New York?
It is way too
What do you think of the cost of living in New York?
It's pretty expensive.
What do you think of the cost of living in New York?
It is too high.
Hey, this is DJ with Liz Bay Real Estate Group. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be getting outside of the New York metropolitan area. These are the 5 boroughs. Right now, the 5 boroughs are absolutely booming. There are great opportunities here, but guess what? There's an emerging trend, an emerging market exploding right outside the metropolitan area. Our target is upstate New York, Orange County. DJ Richards, again with Liz Bay. I'm with John J. Leach Realtors. Talking with Leslie and Art, we've been introduced to some fantastic deals. One of them is actually a 99-unit new construction development. These deals will ideally be used for a condo development or a leasing situation in terms of multifamily. Out here from Leslie and Art, you're going to go take a look at it. It's over in Beacon. And what's really interesting back to commuting and transferring out people are traveling for business in these locations is that we're in Newburgh and you're not even from Newburgh. You don't even live here in Newburgh.
I live in Connecticut.
You live in Connecticut. So you're in Newburgh, you live in Connecticut, and where are you originally from? That's why I thought it was such an interesting point.
Flushing, Queens.
Flushing, Queens. So you're Flushing, Queens, Connecticut. And how often do you commute here every day?
Every single day.
Every day?
How long be here every day, man?
How long do you travel?
New business is like a baby. You gotta treat it like a baby. You gotta be there for it. You gotta nurture it. You gotta talk to the customers. You gotta own the customers.
Yes.
They keep coming back. You keep coming back. You spend money. The numbers go up, and then eventually you're like, hey, do you want to buy this? Look at the numbers. They're nice. Okay, they buy it. Then I go back.
So for so many people wondering how so many transplants are upstate New York, living in these fantastic communities, how are they getting back into the city, back to Grand Central? Guess what? This is how they're doing it. This is Metro North, Beacon Station. This is going to take you right down into Grand Central Station. It's about an hour and 20 minutes on the express. Commuters come through this way. As you can see, it's a beautiful scenic route. Matter of fact, what we have right here, this is Metro North. Somebody, so this is how they get it back down into Grand Central on a daily basis. This particular site, this is our 99-unit complex, which can be used for condos, tranquil area. A lot of great scenery is here, and definitely a property worth looking at. I guess you have to have the real vision to see what it's going to look like afterward, but we'll just take that as we go through it, kind of bring the concept to fruition by really just showing the amenities through renderings and drawings and really giving the consumer and the team a real flavor for what it can come out to be. You see, we have a number of developments taking place. Comparable with this property is probably going somewhere between $400,000 and $800,000 to understand. So some really impressive, aggressive prices. This one is going to be, I believe, 30 to 40 units loft. And these are the types of conversions taking place in the area.
Hotel rooms. Now, this is a 250-room banquet hall, which we do a lot of weddings here. My girl does flowers and all the weddings here. We're pretty tightly close with these people that own that. These are all going to be hotel rooms, as I said, and he did some units in the back here. We sold off some condos that are like loft-type condos. But this operation has been down there. These are all going to be hotel rooms over here. They're all in the process of renovating. We put an elevator in the building in the middle. They built for an elevator and connected to 2 old buildings. They're renovating the whole thing for hotels. It'll just blow you away with the money that we get. 128 different types of tequila. They just renovated over there.
Dave, that's your spot.
Dave, that's you, bro.
That's me. Hey, listen though. This woman, she wants to go with she's an older lady. She wants to go with a contractor that his contract reads like this. Fencing as per plans, masonry as per plans, interior finishing as per plans. So I asked her a question. I said, listen, do you know how to read plans? No. Cool, so how are you going to know what your contractor's doing? Well, it's going to pass code. I said, well, you know that passing code and what's on your plans are 2 different things.
Dave, stop. This building here, shit building, right? We sold it $630,000 and Bob Baxter bought it and gut renovated it. I mean, gut renovated it.
So he thinks he's going to get $1.2 million out of it.
Look at all restaurants, Amacor, nice Italian restaurant. Main Street, awesome. The guy's still living in the 60s. The whole place is decorated with shit from the old Fillmore East and all the old rock bands. And he runs around with a ponytail. He's 70 years old.
God bless
Runs
him.
it like it's still in the 60s. Awesome place. Sushi, every kind of food you can think of on this street. Every kind. Pick something, anything you want.
People park here on the Newburgh side of the river, and then they get on the ferry, go across, and it lands at the Beacon train station, where they pick up Metro North, going either south towards New York City or
Tell our viewers, what did you move to upstate New York?
Well, listen, you know, I love Brooklyn. I love the city, but you know, I started a family, and you know, we were looking for a place where we can afford a home and buy a home.
Absolutely.
And you know, back then, I'm talking 14 years ago, it was very difficult and expensive to buy a home in the city. So we started looking around, went into Westchester County, and it was a little pricey for us there. So we came over to Rockland County, and we found that the homes were affordable, the people were great. It was just a phenomenal opportunity for us to raise our family here. So we came up here about 14 years ago, and it's been phenomenal. You know, raised our 2 kids here. They were 7 and 6. They're now 21 and 14.
Great.
They went to the public schools here are phenomenal. They're some of the tops in the country in Clarkstown. So we didn't have to pay for public schools, and now they're both in college. And it's just been phenomenal up here. You know, I go. You know, my parents are still in Brighton Beach. My brother still lives in Brooklyn. My sister lives in Brooklyn. A lot of my units still in Brooklyn, but they love coming up here because they feel like it's the country. But it's really only 20 minutes from the George Washington Bridge.
And let me ask you about that. So, when everyone's coming up to see you, because it's just 20 minutes from George Washington Bridge, so what type of drive, what type of community is that like for you?
Well, I'll tell you, it's been beautiful on a Saturday or a Sunday. I mean, during the week with rush hour traffic and everything, but you're coming the other way, so there's really no traffic. When I commuted into the city, I drove. I had my own business. I had an office on 26th and Broadway, so I drove into the city every day. It was only an hour drive with traffic, but on the weekends when my family comes up, it's such a pretty drive. They hop on the FDR Drive. Once they go over the bridge, they're on the Palisades Parkway, which is one of the most beautiful parkways in the country. So, you know, from the George Washington Bridge to my door, it's only 22 minutes. So, you know, from Brooklyn, you figure 20 minutes, another 22, in an hour, you're door to door. I mean, you can get on the train and be on a train for an hour in New York and still be in Brooklyn.
Wow. So Rick, let me ask you, big question that I'm curious about this talk from you, and I appreciate you taking the time to speak with us. What are some of the biggest changes that you can say, just demographic, population, what's some of the biggest changes in terms of people coming up here that you've seen?
Well, I'll tell you, you know, you get a lot of, one thing I saw was you get a lot of city workers that are coming up here because they can afford homes up here. A lot of firemen and cops and all that come up here. But the one thing is, what I saw was I seen younger families. Okay, which was just like me. I was, in my mid-30s when I came up here. I'm starting to see my neighbor who just bought a house next door to me. They're a young couple, just got married. They're 28 years old. Wow. And and they just bought a house in my town, which when I was 28, I couldn't dream of owning a home. And now you're starting to see. So the biggest, to answer your question, the biggest demographic I see is younger people being able to afford homes in their late 20s, in their early 30s, and starting and raising a family, and being able to pop into the city to appreciate New York.
Sure.
And with a 20, 30-minute drive.
Well, that's my whole thing. The commute is so short from up here in these regions back down to the city that's probably the biggest attraction. Lower home prices and being able to commute back down to the city and really retreat from the city at your will. What's one of the greatest things about Vegas that you moved up with?
Well, I think for me, it's that my wife and I, because my wife's from Vermont. Really.
Oh, I've been in Vermont. I've been in Putney.
Okay, she's from Manchester. So
okay.
This here is almost a halfway point between here and where she grew up. So we can have the quality of life that she's accustomed to growing up, and I'm originally from the Midwest, but we still have the same creative energy that we had down in the city. So it's a mixture of two worlds.
We've been here.
We are actually in the beginning of our 6th year this year.
Fantastic. Are you seeing an improvement in business? A lot more traffic coming through this community?
Every single year. It's amazing.
This is the place to be.
I mean, I think it's more of a positive community though. It's not pushing out other people. It's maybe hopefully embracing them, trying to as best as we can.
That's a good point.
That's a very good point. Can you elaborate on that a little bit in terms of the community? What are you seeing in terms of the community, in terms of just with people coming up here? What do you think makes it so unique in your opinion?
Well, I think that it's unique because it's not just people coming up. I think that it's an environment where a lot of the Hudson Valley people have come from different areas in the Hudson Valley. It's not all just from New York. I think it's a sense of community from here, and not trying to push out another community, but embracing it and bringing their own from this area, not New York. Unfortunately, I feel like perhaps it could change into something different from the influence from New York, but I think the kind of nuts and bolts of this area comes from the love for this specific space and the connection that people from different river towns. I'm from Poughkeepsie specifically, and most of my friends, and I live in Beacon, but a lot of my friends are from different Hudson Valley areas. And we came here because it's this sort of perfect environment that is close to New York, so it's accessible, but it also has a river, a mountain, and just a positive place to live.
Which is right across the river from Beacon. You have some really exciting high-end restaurants. You got great restaurants like the Cheddar 2000, and you got the River Grill. And to my left, right over here, you got Billy Joe's. These restaurants are some of the biggest and highest high-end restaurants in the region. People come from the boroughs, they come from all areas of upstate New York, and it's a great place to feed your family. And the views as you eat over here are absolutely fantastic.
It's great for military. Awesome military.
Oh, great.
Very military. Because I'm out of the military, I'm still in the military, and it's great for the fucking military. You can bleep that out if you want. But this place is awesome. I actually work here. I'm a bouncer here. And then the whole riverfront is fun. The whole entire riverfront is fun. What else we got? Scenery. I mean, for upstate New York just in general, literally right across the river. I literally climb those two mountains every single day. So this is the best place on earth. Move upstate. Move upstate.
Basically, I came to their customers even on Friday night, late at night, getting everyone ready for the club.
You know, it kind of saved us a lot from what was going on that we weren't supposed to be part of, and it gave us a lot more opportunity and longevity. So
I guess, and I think it's really interesting about that is that for parents that they can actually see that their kids become with the environment just like this and really become entrepreneurs, set up businesses, and really become a thriving education system, and really become a thriving contributor to the community. Because you're all in. You set up shop in this community.
Yeah, we're all in. Yeah, we've been here I've been coming for about 12 years. And I started as a young kid, 12, 13 years old, and it was just a dream. It started as a dream, and it became a reality.
Now over here in Beacon, at Isamu, is probably one of the better sushi restaurants that they have in town. This was prepared by my friend Dennis Eel. I don't know if you all like eel, but when you come to Beacon, make sure you stop on Isamu. Dennis, this is vibrant. This is definitely the spot you gotta check out. Isamu's on Main Street, and you're in Beacon, you stop off and just ask for Dennis, and he'll make sure he picks you right up. Right, Dennis?